An international group of scientists, including botanists at the University of Oxford's Botanic Garden, has issued an urgent call for coordinated action to save the iconic genus Rafflesia, which contains the world's largest flowers. This follows a new study published recently which reveals that a significant majority of the 42 Rafflesia species face severe threats to their existence. Astonishingly, only one of these species has found a place on the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, Red List of Threatened Species. Moreover, a staggering 67% of the habitats supporting these magnificent plants remain unprotected, and at risk of destruction. The study titled, "Most of the World's Largest Flowers, Genus Rafflesia, are now on the verge of extinction," has been published in the journal, Plants, People, Planet. Now the news in detail.
Rafflesia, an enduring botanical enigma, has aroused the curiosity of scientists for centuries. This parasitic plant thrives by infecting tropical vines within the lush jungles of Southeast Asia, spanning regions such as Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, and Thailand. For the majority of its life cycle, Rafflesia remains concealed, operating as a complex network of thread-like filaments that infiltrate its unsuspecting host plant. At irregular and unpredictable intervals, this remarkable parasite unfurls a cabbage-like bud, forcefully breaking through the vine's protective bark. Over time, this bud blossoms into a colossal, 5-lobed flower, measuring up to a meter in diameter. What sets this plant apart is its unconventional strategy to ensure pollination. Emitting a putrid scent reminiscent of rotting meat, the Rafflesia lures in pollinating flies. This peculiar aroma has earned it the alternative name the corpse flower.
With such an elusive life cycle, Rafflesia remains poorly understood, and new species are still being recorded. To better understand the vulnerability of these unique plants, a group of scientists established the first coordinated global network to assess the threats facing Rafflesia. The results of the study found that all 42 Rafflesia species are under threat. Based on the criteria used by the IUCN, the scientists classified 25 as critically endangered, 15 as endangered, and 2 as vulnerable. Furthermore, over two-thirds, 67%, are unprotected by regional or national conservation strategies. Rafflesia species often have highly restricted distributions, making them particularly vulnerable to habitat destruction. The study found that many of the remaining populations contain only a few individuals located in unprotected areas at critical risk of conversion for agriculture. Since attempts to propagate Rafflesia in botanic gardens have had limited success so far, this makes habitat conservation an urgent priority.
In response to these pressing threats, the researchers strongly advocate for the immediate inclusion of all Rafflesia species in the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. At present, only one species, Rafflesia magnifica, has secured a spot on the list.
Dr. Chris Thorogood, Deputy Director of the University of Oxford Botanic Garden and an author of the study said, "This new study highlights how the global conservation efforts geared towards plants, however iconic, have lagged behind those of animals. We urgently need a joined-up, cross-regional approach to save some of the world's most remarkable flowers, most of which are now on the brink of being lost."